Hey guys, we're here, and today I am back with another video, and I am super excited to show you what I'm about to show you, which is how to shape caves in Minecraft terrain. And obviously, this can be used in many applications and ways. I'm not going to be showing you how to detail a cave. I'm just going to be showing you how to get that nice, perfect, absolutely fantastic shape that I can get with a few commands. Now, normally the way that you would go about doing and getting some terrain is probably by using something like this, where you get your sphere brush and you start cutting into the terrain and trying to smooth it out, whatever you want to do, shape it, whatever. Right? I'm going to basically bypass all of that because it's a terrible time consumer, and I'm going to be showing you a much simpler way to do this. Now, what I'm going to be doing is getting a piece of flint, and I'm going to be using the Go Brush menu. I'm on Builder's Refuge again for all of you who keep asking me what server I am on. And if you want to follow along with that, join Builder's Refuge. The IP is down in the description below. All right, so I'm going to be right-clicking the book to enable the brush. I'm going to left-click to select my brush. There's a ton of brushes here. And I'm just going to go to the third page. I'm going to use Volcano. My thing goes a little off the screen, but don't worry about that. I have Volcano, as you can see, and then I'm gonna take up the size to about 65, and then I'm gonna take the intensity up to just about 15, 16. Doesn't really matter. Obviously, the size of the cave will matter. This is basically the flat plane size, and then this is how tall it is. So it is basically here. This is the intensity, and this is the size. All right, so I'm just gonna take a few little dollops of terrain. Super simple, super easy. I'm not going to be showing you too much in regards to how to make terrain. Obviously, you can follow along with this. I'm going to make a very small sample portion of this. I'm going to select each side, and then I'm going to smooth the terrain. I'm going to change it to 133 to make it a little bit simpler. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to cut. I'm going to fly up a little bit and a little bit more. I'm going to flip it, meaning it's going to flip horizontally or vertically, and then I'm going to paste it. Basically, what that is going to do is just going to put it up into the air. I'm going to use my Go Brush. I'm going to take up the size. I'm going to take it up quite a bit, and then I'm going to take down the intensity around 4 to 5, something like that. I'm actually going to continue to do it. I know that your brush size can't normally go this high as if you're not a member, but it'll just take you a little bit more time in order for you to do that. Now, there's some little areas that I see here that just aren't filled in correctly, so I'm going to take a little bit of a small brush. Let's take this down. Make this a little bigger. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'll go undo. I'll make this just a little bit bigger. Make my problem just a little bit easier, and then I'm just going to go into the middle, and it's going to kind of give me a little bit of terrain. It's not tall enough, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to make the intensity just a little bit more, so they give it a little bit more variation, and then I got a pretty nice variation in my terrain. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this entire thing. I'm going to go to the lowest point, which, I mean, you can kind of guess. It doesn't really matter. If you have really large caves, then you're going to have to kind of guess. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to flip it again and paste it just so you get an idea of what I am looking at. And I'm sure some of you are already about to understand what I'm about to do, but I'm going to go into my terrain. I have lots of room in here, and so I'm just going to go and paste it wherever. Make sure to paste it -A, otherwise this will not work. So I'm going to paste it, and it looks like absolutely nothing happened, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to replace near, let's say 200, 133, 0. And what this is going to do is it's going to replace everything that I just pasted, meaning it's just going to be a cave inside this area. Obviously, this is just a shape, and there are other tutorials to how to decorate caves and other such things. But this gives you a nice wide open area to start building. Obviously, you're gonna have a little bit of cleanup sometimes on the floor and things like that. But for the most part, you don't have to do barely any smoothing to get some nice smooth walls. Now, As you can see by this is not something that I've been able to figure out how to exactly perfect, but it's a fairly simple process to remove. Let's go BE melt, and then with the gunpowder, I can just kind of pull it out just a little bit to smooth the walls out, to make it not so flat. Obviously, this is a little you'll have to touch it up a little bit by hand and things like that, but a lot of your work will be done for you. You can make waves, or sorry, not waves. You can make lakes and dungeons and things like that using this, or just crystal caves and things like that. Obviously, this can be scaled up to as large as you can, and as large as you want. I know I've built some pretty big caves. Obviously, this isn't a huge amount of terrain to build a cave in, but as you can see, I could have gone a lot larger in a very short amount of time and made it just a little bit better. Anyway, this is all for now. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you later.